counting down to Valentine's Day, answering your modern romance questions. And this morning, should you date your coworker? One couple's story of meeting at the office, then marrying is trending big right now. And ABC's Rebecca Jarvis has their story.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Ben.
Office romance. Even the interns can't escape it.
See you later.
Love to.
But not all's fair in love and work. These days, many companies have policies that frown upon cubicle courtships. So what happens when the one is the one you sit next to every day?
We worked together for just over a year, and I never told a single soul.
27-year-old Jacquelyn Smith and now husband Tyler McKee were together for 4 years when Tyler took a job at Jacquelyn's company, where she no longer works, finding his desk right next to his girlfriend's.
8 floors of a building, you didn't expect to be sitting 15 feet away from her.
The couple choosing to keep their relationship private from their coworkers.
We were worried a little bit about our reputation and what people might think or say.
The Business Insider editor says there were several steps they took to keep their work and personal lives separate.
You should always check the company policy before you start an office romance.
We weren't showing up and leaving at the same time. And to be frank, we rarely talked to each other.
The couple also kept their lovey-dovey messages off their business emails and cell phones. Another important consideration, keeping their love quarrels out of the office. Now, happily married for 4 months, Jacquelyn and Tyler say their relationship is a testament to making an office relationship work.
I ended up leaving the company and going to work somewhere else. And we stayed together, and a few years later, I proposed. Yeah, the rest is history.
All right, and Rebecca joins us now along with life coach Demetria Lucas, author of Don't Waste Your Pretty. Thanks for being with us. And Rebecca, you actually have a little personal tale to tell. You met your husband at a very convenient time at work.
Yes, we met working back to back. We worked back to back in a cubicle for almost 2 years. I used to work at a bank. We worked back to back in this cubicle for almost 2 years. He came to me, told me he was quitting, and I told him I liked him.
Timing is everything.
Very interesting conversation, but for me, I had always been taught you don't date people at work. It's a really bad idea. So I was always, you can ask my friends. I tried to set up a lot of my friends with my husband before we ended up dating because I thought he was such a good person. And I don't think I even allowed myself to really think of him in that way until I knew that we weren't going to be in any kind of conflicting situation. He wasn't my boss. I didn't report to him, but still
that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. I think in my case it did, because in my mind I didn't want it to hinder him at work. I didn't want it to hinder me at work. There were a couple of weeks there where we did date, and we still worked in that same cubicle together, but it was just a few minutes.
Don't look behind me. Do not look behind me.
Demetria, do you have to be in Rebecca's situation to start that office romance? Is there a way to do it while you're both still working there?
Well, I think you did it the exact right way. You took things very slow. I don't know if 2 years is necessary, but good job. That works out. But take things slow. Investigate who you're dating, because you're taking a really big risk here. So do a little search. Find out about his office history. You're the first person that he's dated. Does he hit on everyone? These are things that you want to know.
And you want to make sure not to leave a digital trail as well, correct? Try to get off the company email when you're beginning that romance?
Never, ever on the company email. At the beginning, at the end, in the middle, nothing. Everything is on your personal account. And if you can't keep it that way, then you just talk in person.
Should you keep your relationship under wraps if you're dating in the office?
Absolutely. The people in the office do not need to know anything that's
going on.
Don't
they always know, though?
They do.
I feel like I always know.
They knew before we did that there was something there in our case.
Is it fun to pretend you're not dating and keep it on the down low?
There is that element, I think, of the excitement initially, but the most important thing, and I think Demetria touched on this too, is in the early stages, you don't know. You can't possibly know how serious this is going to be, so you want to take it slow and then give yourself that time.
You're very realistic about this. You're basically saying it's going to happen, so do it right.
Exactly. I don't think it's the best idea, but if you're going to do it, I think you did it the right way.
All right, Demetria, thank you. Rebecca, thank you. Congratulations on a happy marriage.
That's great.